Nomad, aka Pigs on Bikes, and I'd like to continue trying to answer some of the questions that Darren has sent me in his email regarding the practicalities of moving to Cambodia from England. Okay, so let's do this one on finding work. So one of the questions that is asked, finding somewhere to live and job are obviously the first two priorities, so any pointers towards good estate agents and recruitment companies would be great. You can start doing this now in England. Facebook groups, search Facebook for groups based in wherever you want to move to, Siem Reap, Cambodia, Phnom Penh, wherever you want to move to. There are groups for expats and locals in any of the main towns and cities in Cambodia. There's about 24 Facebook groups covering pretty much anything. Okay, finding somewhere to live. I've done a video already on finding somewhere to live, but just go over that again. It's really, really easy. See, if you move into Siem Reap Real Estate, there's a Facebook group for Siem Reap Real Estate, Siem Reap Buy and Sell, Siem Reap Expat Group, Siem Reap. Just join those Facebook groups and say you are moving to Cambodia and you'll be interested in somewhere. Within 10 minutes you will have people message you back saying they were going to help you. And just go and look at loads of properties. It's really easy to find, somewhere to live out here. There's lots of properties to rent and look at lots. Now I know people who have looked at 50 or 60 properties before they found the right one that they really, really like. We didn't have to look at so many. I think we probably looked at about 10 and then we found this place, and it does for us, you know. But go and look at lots, because you know, look at 10 at least, because you need to look at that many before you get a feel for what's the right place. But you can start doing it in England, and you can arrange the minute that you land, if you want, the minute that you get into town, you can arrange to go and start looking at properties with people if you want to do that. What I would say is, don't do that straight away. Spend a few days becoming acquainted with the place and thinking about areas that you want to live in. Okay, so spend a week here before you actually go and look at properties. But make the contact before you leave, and before you get to Cambodia. So you've got these people already lined up for it. There's lots of people out there, new companies all the time. Google search it as well. There's loads of estate agents here. Can I recommend one? No, not off the top of my head. The guys who did this place were fine. Were they any better or any worse than anybody else? I don't know, because this is the first time I've rented a house in Cambodia, so I couldn't honestly say. Finding a job. Wow, finding a job. So again, I can only go off the experiences that Tanya and I have had, and Tanya cold called companies that she thought she would like to work for with her CV and an introductory email before she left England, and it was successful. She's working for one of the companies that she approached, and when she had a Skype interview with them before we came out here, and they then arranged a second interview on the back of the Skype interview as soon as we got out here, and she then started working for the company, and it was relatively simple. I didn't bother doing any of that. I came out here, we were lucky enough to be offered a month's work in our friend's guest house, in the Rosie guest house, when we started, so I knew that I'd have a month to find something else. In that month I was lazy and I didn't find anything else to do. I continued working at the guest house after that month, and then during that time met people and found out about a job at school And now I'm a school teacher. So that's quite weird. But it was something that I planned to do. So before I came out here, I did a TEFL course, and the TEFL course, 120-hour TEFL course. I've got a review for it on the playlist somewhere. Look for that. Look at the review of the TEFL course. The TEFL course is really good. Was it worth the money? Yes, I think it was. I think it was worth the money, definitely, because I've got a TEFL certificate. Walked pretty much straight into a teaching job. Now, the teaching may not be for you, but remember there are lots of different ways of teaching. Now, I'm actually like a traditional teacher where I stand up in front of a class of 30 children and teach them for 8 hours a day. And it pays $1,000 a month, okay? So that's the kind of wage. Some places pay more, some places pay less. But you can expect around that kind of money for a full-time teacher. It's quite hard work, actually. You know, it's like 5 days a week. 5 days a week, 7:30 till 5:30. 2 hours off for lunch. So, but it's, you know, it's an interesting job. Teaching doesn't have to be like that, though. There's a lot of companies online now. A lot of Chinese companies where you teach online English, and they pay around $13 to $20 an hour, and you do 20-minute or 40-minute lessons or something like that, and you register with them. There's another company that does it online called Italki, or Italki, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, Italki, and you register on there and you do private English lessons one-on-one via Skype, and again, $10 to $25 an hour, I think they go out at. You can also do English teaching one-on-one privately, or part-time evening classes in schools. You know, so there's lots of different ways, and it's a good thing to have in case you don't find anything. Now, Darren, I know you are weirdly a private investigator, but you know, you were saying in the email. Let me have a look. You're saying in the email that there may not be so many job opportunities for you. You have to remember that out in here in the expat community, it's if you network well enough, eventually something will come along. Now, after speaking to some expats, fellow you know, long-term expats in Siem Reap, that they said it took about 3 or 4 months for things to start falling into place. And you know, a couple of them said that the first few months they changed jobs quite a lot until they found something that was what they were wanting. Okay. But there is work out here. Now, you know, not the worst case scenario. Actually, it's not the worst case scenario by a stretch. But one opportunity is just working in the hospitality trade, bar staff, English-speaking bar staff. There are a lot of places that want English-speaking Western staff for their bars and guest houses because it offers a better kind of interface between the guest house and tourists. So having an English-speaking front of house guy or girl is something that a lot of guest houses aim for. So there's job opportunity there. Bar work pays around between $3.50 and $4 or $5 an hour, something like that. Don't expect to earn big money in Cambodia. If you want to earn big money, go to Norway or something. You know, you're not going to earn money. Don't come here to earn vast sum of money. Some people do, but you know, I think a lot of those are long-term, old, rich Khmer family locals. All the Chinese earn. There's a lot of rich-looking Chinese here as well. But don't come here if you're expecting to earn loads of money. But saying that, $5 an hour, you know, goes a long way. You don't need much money to live on out here. So finding a job. Okay, let's get back to finding a job. Yeah, finding a job. Transferable skills as private investigator. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be loads of that. get here, network online. Google, there's Bong Thom is a website, Khmer 440 is another website, but Google job pages in Cambodia and start doing it before you leave. Do as much as you can before you leave. Cold call companies that you think you can work out. There's a few jobs out here in sales, so working for tourist agencies, tourism kind of selling. Sorry, coffee. There's a lot of jobs in teaching and there's jobs in NGOs and things like that. Start networking online before you come out here. When you get here, network. Talk to loads of people. Getting a bar job is good for that. Actually, if you get a bar job in somewhere with a good expat clientele, you meet people through other people. Don't be frightened to go out to expat bars and every day just go in for, you know, one drink, cup of coffee, go and talk to people. Expats are really friendly. Like in general, you can strike up a conversation. Don't be shy. That's the other thing. Don't be shy. You walk in and go, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, I'm just, going to town. I'm doing this." And people generally talk to you and help you out. And work will come to you. You will find work. Even if you haven't got anything in mind before you come out here, you will find work. Okay, cool. That's finding work and somewhere to live. Hope that helps, Darren. Go Nomad, aka Pigs on Bikes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, email me, goingnomad123@gmail.com. Stay safe out there. Cool.